Hi guys, Deluded Gooner. Now, me and a friend were talking about it, and it gave me enough cause to make a video. It was, should we sell Olivier Giroud? Now, we all know I've made a previous video. I got a lot of love for the guy. I'm a big fan of him. I'm sympathetic for the fact that he's been put in impossible boots to fill. At worst, he's returned double figures all season. I mean, every season. He's been there big games constantly. Even this year, he's been there at Chelsea when we got battered. He was there for the PSG comeback, I believe. Bailed us out against United. He's a decent player. But I actually do think we should consider selling him for the right price. I mean, in my head, I have a figure of 20 million. In today's football, he's definitely worth 20 million when you see inflated figures for a lot of players. I say this because, like I said, at worst, double figures every year since he's been here. 12 million. Even now, he's cut a frustrated figure. This year, he's had to contend with a place on the bench. He's 30. He's got 13 goals. Don't know how many times he's completed 90 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it's not ahead of the likes of Ozil, who's next ahead of him on 10. Alexis, who's on 22, or Theo, who is on 19. So that's testament to Giroud that he has that. Like I said, impossible boots to fill. But I am of the like I said, I do think we should look to sell him if the right offer becomes available. Purely because I'm on the basis that I've made a video about how I want how do I put it, counter-attacking football, fast football, decision making. And for all Giroud's plus points, he's not that. We all know the man. Finally, he's in the role currently that he should be. That plan B, come off the bench, offer something new, gives us something new into the side, score your goals like he did against West Ham in the last fixture. But I do think there's better options to the side. Firstly, Lucas Perez, another person who's been frustrated, has 7 goals. I do believe, like I said, for the way I want us to play, he could offer something more. Welbeck doesn't have the goal scoring record of Giroud, probably won't have the goal scoring record of Giroud. But like Giroud, he's got excellent link up play. He complements the side well. He gives us pace and he gives us something for other defenders to think about. Like I said, the only thing that Wells doesn't have on Giroud is goals, runs in behind, and at times for Giroud, although Giroud tracks back and puts in the shift, he isn't the faster players, and he does make it harder for us to attack at times, and he makes it easier for other teams to defend against us because they know he's not going to run in behind, so it can allow their centre backs to push up the field a bit more. With Welbs, they know he's a bit quick, or Alexis through the middle, they know they're fast, so they're gonna have to drop off 10 yards. If you understand what I'm talking about there. Not only that, it can to a degree feel like for us we're defending with 10 men with Giroud because we can't break as quickly as we can, and he doesn't track back into position at times quick as he can. The most annoying thing with me and Giroud is when he pulls out into channels. It's great forward play, but you're not quick. You're not quick enough. He puts the shift in, but yeah, you get where I'm going with that. This year he's been frustrated, like I said. He's even said he's gone to Arsene Wenger and asked why he isn't playing. I like that sort of mentality. That's elite mentality. But he shouldn't be starting. He's not good enough for a team that wants to. We need 20 goals in the league minimum. Alexis is probably he's on 20. I don't know how many he has in the league, but he's on 22 in all comps. He'll probably run it close. But we need 20 goals or close to that to even consider being title contenders. Chelsea have Costa, City until recently. Obviously, I don't think Kun's near it this year, but Kane's at Spurs. Lukaku's getting goals for Everton. We need that sort of player. Giroud can complement the side, but he's never that. At worst, he's shown, like I said, double figures every season. Scored in big games. Got great hold-up play. Good, chips in with assists. He's proven that he can lead the line at a lesser side, whether that's a lesser side in the Prem or somewhere in Europe for 20 million. I do think we should consider it or something like that. I believe for 20 million, Giroud for 20 million is a steal if it allows him to go and lead the line somewhere. His agent's playing coy on his future, obviously, because Giroud is frustrated, he's on the bench, etc. Doubtful as to how much of a move could happen because he's just signed a new deal, but you never know in football. There's talk of Marseille and clubs in for him like that. Like, yeah, like in conclusion, that's it, people. Really, I mean, I believe the guy's a good player, but we should look if the opportunity becomes available to move him on. Especially, I keep saying I have a fee of 20 million in my head. I don't know why, but I do believe, let's just say 20 million. I mean, it's a little profit on the 12 we paid for him in today's market for Giroud's numbers, and a player like Giroud. 20 million is still a lesser side. He could go and lead the line. Let's just say, for example, I don't know, in my head I actually have West Ham. He's definitely West Ham fans. I'm pretty sure they will take Giroud with their hands closed, hands open. wouldn't ask twice about Giroud. Sides like that, I don't think Giroud would want to drop down that much. Giroud keeps playing coy in the future. 1 minute he's happy to stay and fight, then he'll have to see in the future. Our French players in general tend to be very outspoken and speak their mind. Giroud, like Koscielny and Coquelin, since they all signed their new deal, have all dropped off in performance. But you can say that for the whole of the squad. Do I think Giroud's going to get back into the starting lineup for a run of games? No, I don't, because the season we need to get results. We can't really afford to tend to personal matters. I also got to mention when Giroud went on that streak of, I think it was Boxing Day to the 14th of January, he just kept scoring. He just kept scoring. Like, there's just no way to say it. Giroud polarized his opinion. We all know that he's good enough to chip into the side, but he's not good enough to lead it. It's Wenger's fault because he puts people in impossible positions. It's not just Giroud, Ospina as well, but that's for another video. But yeah, I don't think we should force Giroud out. I mean, with the amount of departures that's probably going to happen, the contracts that need to be sorted, Giroud's the least of our problems. But on the basis that I believe we need a forward that's going to get 20 goals a year in the league or close to it minimum, and things like that, and Giroud's just not being that, I do believe we should look to move him on. But like I said, there's 1,000 other things to sort out with this club, and with Giroud signing a new deal, we can't really force him out and things like that, and there's not really any need to. But guys, I'm waffling. Deluded Guna, I'm signing out. Oh, quickly before I go, in another point, Lucas Perez, the fact that he has 7 and he's another frustrated figure, that gives us a lot to think about coming into the summer. But yeah, Deluded Guna, guys, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share it. Thank you very much.